Mhm.
He was just a sitting duck, but I thought he
Yeah.
played well. Been away from the game for 5
Yeah.
years, Ocho, and coming back, he still got the accuracy. He still can
Yeah.
throw the ball, but it just seemed like Ocho, he throwing a 10-yard out. He like, It just all
Hey,
get to it. Go ahead,
it
Ocho.
almost is. It looks as if he throws a ball and he's damn near in pain. It did like he's damn near in pain. It's like the ball weighs. The ball is much heavier than what it was.
Like you're throwing a bowling ball,
or something like that. But listen, Phillip Rivers is very accurate. He looked good tonight. Obviously, he's always been a stationary target. You know, he's never been a dual threat. Outside of that, the way the game did start off, I thought it was going to go back and forth. I thought both teams were going to be able to score at will, and it would be a high-scoring game. Obviously, I think the 49ers had a little bit too much firepower for them. They really, the Colts really couldn't keep up. Goddamn 49ers, they look very, very good. This is what they can look like when they're healthy. When the 49ers are healthy, when they're hitting on all cylinders, they got the quarterback back. McCaffrey's healthy. Goddamn Trent Williams is back there, and everything seems to be going well for them right now. And they're in a great position as opposed to how they looked early in the season when things weren't going too well and players were out and players were missing. This is really good for them. They're in a good spot.
Their final 2 games are at home, which is great for them. But when you look at them, Ocho, you look at Purdy, look at this team, obviously they can throw. The question that I have is the defense and not getting. If you don't put pressure on Matthew Stafford, he gonna light you up. If you don't put pressure on Sam Darnold, he's gonna light you up. That's the cause for concern for me. Offensively, I think they can score with anybody. Juwan Jennings playing really well. We got to see how serious the injury is with George Kittle. But they got guys that can make plays. Christian McCaffrey catching it out the backfield, running the ball. Brian Robinson Jr. spelling him. That's my concern with them. Phillip Rivers ain't going nowhere. He's not. Matthew Stafford really is not mobile. None of these guys are really mobile. But you can't leave him that kind of time. And it's something else I found very interesting in watching this game. Indy's not far away. They get great quarterback play with the weapons they got. Taylor running it. You got Pierce. You got Pittman. You got Warren. They got good tight ends. They're good team, Joe. And I see why they like, and you can see why they won with Daniel Jones. You can see why, because this team, they got pieces around it. They just need to get exemplary quarterback play. If they get that, now they're in a tough division. The AFC South is not a cakewalk because you got the Texans in that division and you got the Jags for the foreseeable future. Because all of them got young quarterbacks. All of those guys, all those teams got great pieces around those young quarterbacks. But I thought the 49ers looked really, really good tonight. Outside of the pressure, that's my concern for them. And they got Chicago. 49ers got Chicago next week. And then they finish up with Seattle. Both got at home. Now, if you don't put pressure on Caleb Williams, and he's not stationary.
He can move now. Not only can he move, he's surgical with that ball now. He's surgical with that ball. He can throw all type of different arm slots. He's throwing off his back foot. He's almost. It seems like he's almost from that school of Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre in a sense, because he has so much arm strength. He can do some of the things that you're not supposed to do at the quarterback position. Another Jordan Love like in a sense. If you think about it, they do things they're not supposed to do when it comes to throwing the ball because their arm strength is so goddamn good.
The guys all the guys that you mentioned, they don't really have his athleticism.
No.
Aaron Rodgers was good, but Caleb Williams was good. Jordan Love is athletic, but he can go. And like you said, Ocho, his ability to throw on the move. Look at that touchdown.
Both ways, though.
Both ways. And it's a lot harder for a right-handed quarterback to roll left because you're asking him to open his hips up sometimes and throw back, from hash inwards. You don't really want to go and hash back to the middle, but still, you have to ask him to open his hips sometimes. But this is going to be a very, very good matchup next week when the 49ers take on the Bears. But this game, Ocho, I was impressed with Brock Purdy. He was surgical tonight. Guys made plays for him. Juwan Jennings was making plays. Kittle making plays until he got injured. McCaffrey doing what McCaffrey does. He's a dual threat. Over 100 yards rushing. He had 5 or 6 receptions with 2 more touchdowns. Guys just made plays. That's what you got to have. This is what you want this time of year. You want guys making plays. Look, the quarterback's not going to. Jennings makes some tough plays. I mean, that Kittle in the end zone, tough plays. But I like Jennings. Because if you're in this offense, Ocho, you got to be able to block. You got to be able to push people off the pile. You got to be able. Hey, they ain't got no problem. They asked those wide receivers, hey, we're going to insert you. We want you to motion in, go dig somebody out.
I mean, in that offense, obviously I never played in the West Coast style offense, but in that offense, not only do you have to catch balls, you got to be willing to block.
Oh, yeah.
Block.
No block, no ball.
Yeah. I wouldn't have fared too well in that offense there.
Oh, you would, because you want to catch the ball, so you go block. Coach, you see that? And then, because if you don't, then they put that thing in. We come in the big game together, and they put that thing on the board, and then there you go low. Then everybody take it.
Looking right back at you. Yeah. One thing about it, boy, I'm not gonna loaf on that fold, on that field. I might not block you, but I will run your ass off. Got landing 30 yards.
Yeah, but that's what you have to look. Hey, as long as your guy doesn't make the play, you gotta make him a chaser and not a pursuer. As long as you making him chase, Ocho, like Rerun was chasing that truck,
the ice cream truck.
Yeah, no, he got left. Raj and Raj and what's the other one name?
Dwayne. Raj and Dwayne.
Yeah, they were already on the truck, and Rerun was chasing it. See, he's a chaser. Cops pursue. So that's what you know when you want a chaser. You don't want a pursuer because eventually he's going to cut you off at the angle. But I thought the 49ers played really well. They looked really, really good. The concerns, and I don't know, Chad, what you think about it, is that you got to be able to generate pressure. You can't let that quarterback. I mean, Philip Rivers was back there. Think about what he had last Ocho. He was throwing the ball less than 2 yards per attempt. Tonight, he pushing the ball down the field.
I think the play calling obviously is predicated to knowing that he's been off for so much time. So we gonna slowly bring him into the offense, slowly allow him to make those throws down the field, and he looked good doing it. He looked very, very good doing it, and it looked like the goddamn ball is so heavy to Philip, man. It looked like the ball is heavy as hell, but.
Like he shot
but still, man, the B40.
But also, Ocho, you remember now, Seattle's front four generate pressure, so we got to get the ball
out. You got to get it out of
there quick. Kendrick Bourne needed 1 receiving yard to earn a $500,000 bonus. He secured that in the first half tonight, finishing the game with 3 catches for 27 yards. The 49ers get their 11th win on the season. Brock Purdy now is the first quarterback to throw 5 touchdown passes on a Monday night. Considering Joe played a lot of games on Monday night. Steve played a lot of games on Monday night. And you talk about 2 first ballot Hall of Famers, 2 league MVPs, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and you've done something that they've never done. That's pretty good. You did pretty good for the last player to be selected. Mr. Irrelevant, he's become very relevant now.
That's an amazing story too. And at some point when his career is over, that story needs to be told in docuseries format. But to go from Mr. Irrelevant to the quarterback of the 49ers, where everybody doubted you going into the draft, and to come back if they're able to win a Super Bowl with him at the helm, man, listen, that's a Disney movie type fairy tale. That's a Disney movie type fairy tale. He's able to pull that off for the 49ers.
How about this, Ocho? 49ers Thomas Morstead waiting his turn to play. 49ers have not punted the football in December. Man, he collected free money. He collected free money, Ocho.
Hey, it's either 2 things. Either he's chilling and he's okay, or he's pissed off. Yeah, one of the things.
He chilling. Because you saw him on the sideline, and I wonder why they just kept showing on him. He's like, I'm just working on my drop just in case I'm needed.